everyone, it's Julia. I have been playing this week with my new Inktense colored pencils. I ordered these and I was so anxious to get them in. I've been reading a little bit about them and watching some YouTube videos. The cool thing about these is that you can do them on fabric, and it's a permanent ink once they've been activated with water and then have dried. I even did a little sample and ran it through the washing machine just to see if I could do it on clothing, and it was fine. It didn't fade. It didn't do anything. It was just awesome. That was like, I couldn't wait to get them, and of course I had to get the 72 pack, and I don't know if I'll ever use all these markers, but there are these pencils, but they are awesome. And so what I have been doing, I have been just doing little framed pieces. This is a rubber stamp. I stamped it with my archival ink, permanent ink, and then I just went to my sewing machine and I just outlined it with black thread. Let's see if I can zoom it up here and you can see it. And then I wrote on the words just on my computer, and it says, "She decided her dreams were bigger than her fears." And so that one is all done. And then I did a couple little ones too. Again, I found these frames at the thrift store and I colored them with Waverly chalk paint. This is the curry color. This is again a little rubber stamp, this little bird, and then enjoy the little things. I just printed off on my computer and then went to the sewing machine and outlined them. I put like a batting behind my work, and then I put like a piece of foam core, and and then I just pop them back in the frame. No glass on them, it's just the fabric. And this one I thought was so cool too, because this little muslin flower that I glued on here, I was able to take the colored pencil and just lightly just color on that a little bit and then add the water, and it just really kind of brought that color to life a little bit. And again, this is a rubber stamp that I outlined with my just free motion on my sewing machine. Then I have a couple here that I thought I would show you, just do them with you right here. This one is image that I just got off a Google image. It's just an arrow, and then I follow your arrow. I just did that on my computer also, and just printed it off on a piece of muslin. And then the little decorative stitch on the bottom is from a decorative stitch on my sewing machine. How fun to be able to use those stitches that you never use. I like to always try to push myself to figure out how I can use certain things. And so I thought I would, like I said, show you. I have, I'm going to be using, on this particular one, I'm thinking just sticking with 4 different colors, pencils. I have just a small paintbrush here that I will be dipping with my water in a little cup of water, and then I also have a paper towel here that I might need. But I tell you, it's so fun. It's just like back in kindergarten where you can color with colored pencils, and it goes on super light. I mean, you can't hardly even see this. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. Okay, it's just, like I said, it's super light. I'm just basically gonna just add a little bit of color here. I have been experimenting, and I have found that that I like it going on my fabric, dry fabric. If you wet the fabric, it tends to bleed out a little bit more, which is a fun look in certain things too. And I think I will be doing that. I'm hoping to start making pillows out of canvas and just doing just more artwork with stitching and then with painting on it. That's kind of why, and also maybe some bags and totes. Wouldn't that be fun, just to be able to I don't know, I can't wait. And let's see here, I'm just gonna do a little bit of this one. This color is called Baked Earth. And I'm going to add just a little bit of this darker brown in here too. This is called Madder Brown. And then down below here, I don't think I might just do this Baked Earth on this. I'm just going to run all the way across here on this stitched line. Okay, and now here's where the magic happens. I'm dipping a little bit of water on my brush, not much, and then dabbing it on my paper towel. I don't want it super wet, but then you just come in here and you just wet this a little bit and the colors just start popping off. And then again, it gets dry and you're going to have to go back and dip a little bit more. It's so cool how they actually got ink in a pencil form like this. It's so fun. Now I'm going to go ahead and really kind of clean off my brush pretty good here and then go back in and do this brown. On the piece that I did of clothing, I did heat set it, and I also used a fabric textile medium to make sure that it didn't, you know, do something that I didn't want it to do. So fun. And I'll back down here to do this too here. Do this little strip down here. Almost done. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much fun with these. I can't even begin to tell you. Okay, that one is finished. Now you can see it kind of bled out a little bit on the arrow part. I don't know if you can even see that. But that's okay. I think it kind of has a painterly look to it, if that's a word. I think that's a word. But I just really think it's sweet. And then I have another one here too that I thought I would just kind of show you. This one is a set of 4 little birdies, and it says, "Enjoy the little things." And I just hand drew these little birds on, and then I went to my sewing machine and outlined them in block stitching. And I just did free motion, and I've got different videos on free motion applique and how to do that. So take a check on my playlist and you can see some of my other videos. But okay, so let's do this fun thing. And let me dig into my little 72 different marker colors here and see. I'm thinking, I've got these outlined in different colors, these words, and I think I'm going to stick the same colors so each birdie has its different color. So I need a pink one, and I need an orange, I need a green, and a blue. Let's see, let me think I'll do this. Let's see, I think I'll do this blue. I need a green. Let's see, that's on the bottom layer here. And I'm gonna do this one, I think. Okay, let me get these out of here so I don't get mixed up. Let's see, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay. Oops. All right, and this one is going to be for this little bird. I'll do this one in blue. When I was little, I used to color all the time. It was my favorite thing to do. Even in my high chair, my mom would, even when I was too big for my high chair, it was just a perfect tray to stick my crayons on, and I would color and color and color. I used to just love it. Okay, and I just have the green one left. Please leave a comment, and if any of you have tried these pencils on fabric or have tried them on any of mixed media projects you've done, I'd be really interested to hear what you think of them or what kind of uses that you are using them for. Okay, I have my paintbrush and I have it dipped now in my water. And blotting it off a little bit. And here I go. I just can't believe how intense the colors are. It's pretty fun. And this one looks kind of goofy, but I love it. I have a little shop at the flea market here in my hometown. I live in Minnesota, and it's a touristy area. And we're open Memorial Weekend through Labor Day weekend. So this last weekend was my first weekend back, and it was so fun. There were so many people out. The weather was, well, it rained one day. We're open 3 days, but we had 2 really good days, and oh, it was so fun. I love talking to people, and I actually have a couple, 3 different area artists in with my shop too this year, just to kind of help them out. They're all young moms just wanting to do something, and so that's been just really a delight and a joy to have them take part in it. I think that's it. I thought maybe I would fill these little words in, but I'm not going to. I just kind of really like it just like that. You can also just dip these right in the water and go in and add a little bit more color to them. I might do that with some of these, just to give it a little bit more of a pop. Let's see here. Get the blue on here. Maybe I'll stick a little bit of coloring on this side of him, and a little bit on this green too. There, how goofy is that, huh? Enjoy the little things. Pretty sweet. I hope you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Push the thumbs up. And have a great day. I hope you have a chance to create something. Thanks again. Bye.